Hi everyone, it's me in my car again. So, today I want to do the accent challenge. I've actually done this before, maybe like 10 years ago, and I do think that video is still on YouTube somewhere, but we're gonna do it again. Right, so for a bit of background about me, I was born in Derbyshire, and I don't think I grew up with a very strong Derbyshire accent. All my friends thought I was quite well spoken. I moved away to go to university in Cheltenham, where I found out that actually my accent was a little stronger than I thought because a lot of people made fun of me, which is probably why I dislike Southerners so much. So I started saying things like naan bread instead of nan bread and latte instead of latte. But when I moved back to Derbyshire, that all just reverted and I ended up with a pretty strong Derbyshire accent. I think I'm the kind of person who is like really easily influenced accent wise, and I find that I will mimic what other people are doing. I live in America now and I feel like I have more of an American twang, but as soon as I am speaking to someone from England, like on the phone or something, my Derbyshire accent is right back. Okay, so I then moved to Newcastle, and Newcastle is one of my favourite places I've ever lived. I lived there for 5 or 6 years, something like that. Oh man, the people there are so great and the accent is killer. I didn't pick up that much Geordie accent, but I do have like little twangs. I say things like, ee, ee for fuck's sake, man. But yeah, more recently I moved to America. I currently live in Texas, which is where I am now. And yeah, I mostly speak the way I do to fit in. But a lot of people still don't understand me. Or they give me these funny looks and I feel that I have to tell them that I'm from England because they want to know but they're too afraid to ask in case I get offended. I also find it really hard to order food. For some reason, ordering food is impossible for me. One time I went to Starbucks and they gave me my drink and I said, "Thanks, can I get some sugar?" And this poor woman, she just stares at me. And I was like, "Just some sugar, please." And she's completely blank. And she's like, "Oh, is there something else? Is everything okay with your drink?" And I'm like, yeah, it's all fine. I just need some sugar for my coffee. Nothing. She's clueless. And I'm going, sugar for coffee. And this poor girl, she could not get her head around what I was saying. I don't think it's that difficult of a word. I don't think that we say it that differently. Eventually, my housemate calls over the restaurant and goes, "You having trouble getting some sugar over there?" Obviously not in a British accent. So yeah, eventually another worker comes over and goes, "Here's some sugar for you." Yeah, ordering food is like the bane of my life because as soon as I need to do that, people are not expecting the accent, so we have some kind of disconnect and I have to repeat everything. Anyway, let's actually get on with this challenge. So, let's see what it says. This is the accent challenge that appeared on Tumblr probably about 10 years ago. It's pretty old, but it's fine. It's traditional. It's rustic. It's classic. My accent is kind of a mess. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some words I do say quite American just so people don't make fun of me, but a lot of other words I can't bring myself to say differently, like tomato and banana and half. If I have to ask for half and half for my coffee, then I can't say half and half. I'll have some half and half, please. It's not me. Okay, anyway, let's actually pronounce these words. I'll write the words up here, or up here. One of the two. Okay, pronounce the following words. Ant, roof, root, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, court, naturally, aluminium, GIF, important one, tumbler, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, G-poi? I don't really know what G-poi is. Okay, and then we have some questions. It says, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TP, TPing, TPing. I think in my last one I said house mummification, which is not the right answer. What's a bubbly carbonated drink called? I do call it soda just because that's what everyone else calls it here, but back home I would call it pop. What do you call gym shoes? Trainers. What do you call your grandparents? Grandma and granddad. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Again, here I would say cart, but back home I would say trolley. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? Remote. TV remote? Controller? Do I say controller? The doodad. The doodad. Or the buttons. Oh, the buttons! Pass me the buttons. I think that is what I would say. I don't know, there's so many words that I would say. Moving on. Oh, choose a book and read a passage from it. Passage from Harry Potter. That'll do. We're going to read an excerpt from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I mean Sorcerer's Stone. Oh, isn't that weird how it's Sorcerer's Stone here and then Philosopher's Stone in England? Can Americans not pronounce philosopher? Anyway. Look, he murmured, holding out his arm to stop Malfoy. Something bright white was gleaming on the ground. They inched closer. It was the unicorn, all right, and it was dead. Harry had never seen anything so beautiful and sad. It's dead! Imagine looking at the corpse of something and going, I've never seen something so beautiful. We're not going to get very far with this book. Okay. Its long, slender legs were stuck out at odd angles, where it had fallen, and its mane was spread pearly white on the dark leaves. Harry had taken one step towards it, when a slithering sound made him freeze where he stood. A bush on the end of the clearing quivered. Then, out of the shadows, a hooded figure came crawling across the ground like some stalking beast. Harry, Malfoy, and Fang stood transfixed. The cloaked figure reached the unicorn, lowering its head over the wounds in the animal's side, and began to drink its blood. Ah! Malfoy let out a terrible scream and bolted. So did Fang. The hooded figure raised its head and looked right at Harry. Why is Harry not running? Harry's an idiot. Unicorn blood was dribbling down its front. It got to its feet and swiftly... I can't read! It got to its feet and came swiftly towards Harry. He couldn't move for fear. That's where Harry should have died. One of the places where Harry should have died. Anyway, back to the challenge. Do you think you have an accent? Absolutely. And can I just say that everyone has an accent? A lot of people say, like, I don't have an accent. You do. Americans have accents. End the audio post by saying 3 words you want. Ooh, I get to pick. Egg. Conglomeration. Tequila. Okay, I guess that's it for the challenge. Hope you enjoyed, lads. So that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. Okay, it was nice to do something a little bit different. If anyone's got any other ideas for any other challenges I could do, then I would love that. Just let me know, because this is a fun video idea. And until then, it's back to vlogs. Okay, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.